Welcome to this video where I'll be demonstrating how to use the Scheduled Reports feature in the DNS Filter dashboard. Scheduled reports allow you to schedule different types of reports available in the DNS Filter dashboard to be sent to you at regular intervals. Scheduled reports can be found under the Reporting section of the DNS Filter dashboard. Here you can configure different types of reports to be sent at specific intervals. Right now, we have the DNS Protection Summary Report. This report gives you a 30-day summary of the threat and content categories blocked on your network. Other types of reports will be added to this list going forward. And you can also use the link here to suggest the types of reports you would like to see added to the list. Underneath the Report Types section is a list of scheduled reports. As you can see, I have configured an instance of the DNS Protection Summary Report that is to be sent weekly. You can create as many instances of one type of report as required. In this video, we will create another instance of the Protection Summary Report that would run monthly. To begin, click on the report you want to create. So let's click on the DNS Protection Summary Report. The first step is to enter the recipients of this report. To create a list of recipients, enter a comma-separated list of emails. Once you're done adding the list of emails, you can then hit the Add button to check in the list. You can also check the checkbox above the email list field to send a copy of the report to users of this organization's dashboard. Do note, a user of this dashboard is any user registered under this organization. In the case of an MSP, this will be the users registered to the MSP account. Speaking of MSPs, if you're setting up scheduled reports on an MSP account, you'll be able to add multiple organizations for which to add users to the recipient list. This is a single organization account, so our configuration here is for that organization. Another thing to note is that this email field can contain emails of users from a different organization. For example, DNS Filter is going to prompt me that, am I sure I want to enter these emails because they seem to come from different organizations? Now, this is just a warning and not an error, as you can send this report to users in multiple organizations. DNS Filter sends you this warning to double check your list to ensure that you are sending the report to the actual list of users you want to receive the report. Let's remove our fictitious user and click the Continue button to move to the next stage. The next step is to configure the intervals you want the report to be sent. This can be monthly, bi-weekly, or weekly. If you select either bi-weekly or weekly, you have the opportunity to pick the day of the week you would like the report to be sent. We're setting up these scheduled reports to be sent monthly, so we'll just go with the monthly option. In the Customize section, you have controls to turn on or off different sections within your report. You can choose to remove the information about threats or about content category blocking. For these scheduled reports, we're going to turn on both sections. Lastly, if the content category section is turned on, you can select the number of categories you want included in the report. This can be the top 5, 10, or top 15 categories. You can also decide to have all categories included. For this report, we're going to leave it at all, meaning that we want all content categories, and click Continue to go to the next step. The last step in the process is for you to review your report options. If there is anything that does not look right, feel free to go back to change your options. You can also click the Preview Report button to download a copy of what the 30-day DNS Protection Summary Report will look like if it was sent at this moment. Let's download the preview so that we can take a look at what the report looks like later. Our preview has been generated, and later on in this video, we're going to come back to look at the different sections of our report. But for now, let's complete our setup. I'm going to go back to the Scheduled Reports setup, and if all this checks out, I'm going to click Schedule and Complete to schedule the report to be sent monthly. And now we have two instances of the DNS Protection Summary Report. The one that was already set up, which runs weekly, and the one we just created, which will be sent in a monthly cycle. You also have the ability to update your settings for any of your report instances by clicking the ellipsis icon next to the report. This gives you the option to edit or delete the instance of the scheduled report. Now let's take a look at what a scheduled report looks like. The report generated comes with a header that tells you the type of report and the organization for which this report was generated. By default, it comes with a DNS Filter logo, but if you have white labeling set up, the logo of your brand will be displayed here. On the main report, you get a summary of your total requests, blocked threats, and blocked content categories at the top. If you have turned on the threat section in your configuration, you will see a breakdown of the blocked threats similar to the one you are looking at here. This breakdown shows the number of each type of threat that was blocked in the last 30 days. Scrolling down, we see a similar breakdown for the blocked content categories. The yellow horizontal bars indicate the number of requests that was blocked under the corresponding content category. Just like the threat category breakdown section, this section will only appear if you have it turned on in your report configuration. And that's your getting started guide to DNS Filter's scheduled reports. For more information on scheduled reports, please visit our knowledge base. You can also check out our channel for videos on specific settings and features. Want to give us a try? Sign up for a free trial on our website. Thanks for watching.